One of the greatest reasons people struggle with execution is the quiet burden of unfinished projects. Every incomplete task becomes emotional debt. You may ignore it consciously, but your mind records it, and over time, unfinished work creates regret, guilt, and hesitation. Unfinished projects are more dangerous than failed ones. Failure teaches, unfinished work wants. It lingers in the background, whispering, "You start things but never finish." Good evening and welcome back. This is day 10. I hope you had a wonderful day today of execution, day 10 of our challenge. Don't forget to comment and tell us what your execution was, what your challenges were, and what it is that you have learned. And don't forget to share this challenge with your friends and with your relatives. I am continuing to read an excerpt from chapter 1 from my book, Extreme Execution, that has been published this January. So I want to continue. As the book of Proverbs teaches, hope deferred makes the heart sick. That's Proverbs 13, verse 12, New King James Version. Deferred action produces emotional sickness. So you must make a habit of completing tasks that you start. Why unfinished work creates long-term regret? Regret is the most expensive emotion in adulthood. You can recover from mistakes, you can pivot from wrong decisions, but you cannot reclaim lost time. Every unexecuted idea becomes a future what if. What if I'd started? What if I'd finished? What if I had followed through? Regret has a long memory. That's why execution must become a lifestyle, not an occasional act. Finding your why, the engine of finishing. You don't finish tasks because they are easy. You finish because your why is powerful. A weak why creates weak execution. A strong why builds determination. Ask yourself this: why must this goal exist? Why must it be completed? Who suffers if I don't finish? Who benefits if I do? Your why is your emotional anchor. When distraction hit, your why keeps you steady. When fatigue comes, your why pushes you forward. Finishing what you start, the practical blueprint. Most people don't finish because they rely on emotions instead of structure. Finishing requires clarity, knowing exactly what must be done, focus, eliminating competing priorities, accountability, someone or something tracking your progress, systems, habits, and routines that force movement, deadlines, pressure that creates urgency. Finishing is not a talent, it is a system. Discipline is not innate, it is built. People assume discipline is a personality trait. It's not. It's a habit trained through repetition. You weren't born undisciplined. You simply practiced inconsistency long enough that it became your norm. The good news: you can build discipline the same way, through repetition. As scripture says, by long forbearance a ruler is persuaded. Proverbs 25, verse 15, New King James Version. Consistency has persuasive power, even over your own behavior. Let regret push you forward, not paralyze you. Regret can destroy you or drive you. The difference is what you do with it. Let regret become fuel. I refuse to feel this again. I finish what I start. This mindset turns emotional pain into execution power. Why ideas alone don't pay bills? The world doesn't reward intentions, it rewards completion. Ideas don't make you wealthy, execution does. Every entrepreneur has met someone who says, I thought of that years ago. But the marketplace doesn't pay for ideas, it pays for implementation. Ideas are potential energy, execution is kinetic energy, the force that moves you forward. You can pray, plan, and prepare, but eventually you must press go. The scripture is clear. It says, faith without works is dead. James chapter 2, verse 26. Execution is faith in motion, the discipline of finishing. Anyone can start, but few finish. The starting line is crowded, but the finishing line is a lonely place. Finishing demands endurance and focus. The excitement of beginning wears off, then discipline must take over. Finishing builds self belief. You teach your mind that your word can be trusted. That inner integrity becomes confidence. And confidence, my friends, becomes momentum. So I've got also some reflective breaks or reflective questions in the chapter, The Power of Finishing. Number one, what projects have you started but not completed? Number two, how would finishing one change? How would finishing one project change your confidence? How would finishing one task change your confidence? What distractions do you need to remove to finish today? Comment below with your answers. See you tonight. Have a beautiful day of executing.